After the Titanic sank, one would think that no one would be seen on any water body, but turns out that can't happen because life must go on. Something crazy is going on the Saga ship. The storm's raging and these workers are still pushing through. It looks like things will go south soon.
I don't like putting my guys at risk for bullshit.
What's going on here though? Could these workers not have sensed that something terrible was about to happen? What is it that they were doing that could be more important than their lives? The force of the water must have thrown someone overboard already. That was unexpected.
God! Jacob, watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
That doesn't sound like a concerned tone. For someone who could have called the workers in before the harsh wind blew, he should be more concerned and feel guilty.
Did it hit you with the wall?
Is it just a spray? Come on now, Captain Jake, that was way too rude even for you. Well, good thing everyone's good.
Actually, I think the coiler saved the impact of the wave. I'm good, Jake.
I'm sorry about that. It snuck up on me.
For a moment, we thought that someone might be overboard or in danger.
Water comes up to the deck boards and the coiler just comes towards me, and I kind of just hunker down. I didn't even get pushed over. The coiler took the hit of the wave.
Jacob sure has faith. It could have been really deadly had the can hit Jacob. It would have been a different story altogether.
That was God protecting me there.
Wow.
Well, that's the crazy thing about waves. They're quite unexpected. Seems like no one would ever take a lesson from the Titanic. It was even as though the ship would capsize, but great thing that the captain is up to the task.
I probably would have been hurt really bad. I probably would have lost my fishing career. That wave hit hard.
Millions and millions of gallons moving at 20 miles an hour. It's like a 1-inch punch by Bruce Lee. Bam! And into St. Paul.
Well, now we understand why fish from the sea are always so expensive. These fishermen literally risk life and limb to catch these fish.
Go inside after you stack this pot and sort it. I think the jig is up. Good job out there. You should be proud of yourself.
Jake deserves accolades for this particular act. He could have persisted to get more and risk everything.
The supermoon has no remorse, no mercy, and it's just looking to break something.
Here on the Summer Bay, it seems like the ship will have the same fate as the Saga. The fact that the crew ignore the waves and raging waters to continue fishing is mind-blowing. Anyway, this is their profession and they've got good knowledge and experience of the tides.
Summer Bay.
Hey guys, tide's really ripping. Hang in there.
Captain Bill Wachowski is as resilient as ever. He wouldn't let the wave deter him from having a great catch tonight.
We're fishing 67 fathoms here. We gotta go 3 more fathoms deeper.
Now, that's the confidence of a captain. Had Captain Bill now become a meteorologist or something?
Is not cowed by the mayhem around him.
I know that the weather's come up considerably in the last 45 minutes.
He's out here for a crab catch, and crab catch he will get. Captain Bill knows that these tides bring the best crab catch, and we don't blame him if he decides to risk everything to get what he wants.
But you can't wish crab into the pots. The only way you get them there is by going after them.
Here comes Spencer Dave to unravel the catch. Captain Bill is confident about him.
Spencer Davis is on the rail. All right, here we go, first spot. If we find crab, it's awesome.
Captain Bill is seriously expectant, and the crew are here to make his expectation a reality. Will the tides disrupt everything? Let's see what becomes of today's catch.
Hopefully it's a lucky break.
Hard to get the buoys to the block. Tide's ripping like this.
Now here's the time to unveil the crabs. Somehow the wave's not really strong. Spencer is ecstatic.
Bring in some crab.
Hold on a second. If this isn't a great catch, what is then? The excitement that followed the first catch is well deserved. That's a lot of crabs though.
Yeah!
Captain Bill is proud too. This is worth every risk he took tonight. 223 already, but there's more.
Damn! I knew today was going to be a good day.
223
Here comes the second one, and that's also a great catch. This is wholesome.
271.
Exactly the direction we need to go.
Captain Bill can't get enough of the moment, and it's well deserved.
We're probably doing the best fishing in the fleet right now.
The numbers keep increasing and there's trouble looming. There's a fear of overload and the waves are already raging.
256, 261, 302, that's 302.
Captain Bill's still not bothered by the surrounding mayhem and the crew must follow their captain's orders.
Beat the moon and beat the other boats to the crab that's down there. So, supermoon.
The tension is increasing, but the crew must push on. Looks like someone there's having difficulty in drawing the rope. And the worst has happened, man overboard.
Can't even get the goddamn thing to turn.
Now here comes chaos. Captain Bill is yet to understand what just happened. The crew members are rushing to save the man. They better be successful because the tides are not joking today. A few seconds ago, Captain Bill was mocking the supermoon. Now the supermoon might be mocking him. Having a man overboard at night, and in this weather no less, is the deadliest thing that could ever happen. Captain Bill gives his order immediately. Can they save this man?
Get him out of the water now!
They haven't gotten him out yet. Can they get to him before it's too late? Captain Bill took a risk, a really big risk. Here again on the Saga ship, there's a great catch, but the weather is really harsh. There are literally some frozen parts of the ship, and that's terrifying.
Kevin lost his footing and fell overboard into the icy black waters of the Bering Sea.
Now drawing the catch into the ship is by far one of the hardest parts of fishing, and this is where the problem comes. Kevin, while dragging the catch into the ship, falls into the sea. Now this is really deadly. The water is visibly very chilling and cold. The problem here is that another crew member cannot just jump into the water to save Kevin. They need to be prepared. There cannot be two losses at the same time. Can Kevin survive the weight?
The crew responded immediately.
Now hold on a second, is that a walrus carcass? That's one valuable fish, and we understand if they're willing to risk everything to get it. It's obvious that this is not part of their plan, but the crew members are doing everything possible to get a hold of it. All efforts made by them to get a hold of the fish have been to no avail. Something else must be done.
I can't spend all day on this thing.
Hold on a second, this fish has got to be more valuable than we think for someone to take this risk. This must be personal to Freddy. Look how he takes the risk of jumping into the cold sea to help out. Here's the craziest part, he's doing it shirtless. Freddy really took that personally, but we're not sure that his crazy move will amount to anything meaningful. It is kind of funny how it's an emergency situation when crew members go overboard, but here's Freddy doing it for a walrus carcass.
What are you doing? Get this.
It's bad that Freddy couldn't get the hook on the walrus. Too bad that Freddy's gonna get a cold for nothing. He had better get back into the ship before he gets hypothermia.
Somebody go get a survival suit. Fred, hey, what are you doing? That's these things.
The captain couldn't believe what happened. He would never think that someone would take such a risk. Well, at the very least, Freddy's made it out of the water. That was a close one.
Is this some kind of nightmare? Once you out of the water, Freddy!
Now hold on and just wait a minute. Is this real? There's a crew member hanging onto a chain that is literally the only thing holding him from falling into the water. This is not only crazy, it's also extremely dangerous.
No, you don't look like he's in a very good position. He's all the way down on the rail, down by the water.
Had the crew from the other ship not seen him, it would have been a disaster. How long has he been hanging around? Did they not hear the call? Why is no one coming to save him yet? One more strong wave and he's down inside the sea, and it might be impossible to rescue him.
That ain't good, Reggie.
Here comes the alarm, and finally, they're out to save the crew member. We hope it's not too late already. Oh, come on. Can they start the rescue process already? We understand that they've got to sort everything out, but that man is literally hanging by a chain. And with the harsh wind and movements of the ship, he could fall at any time. It would be a lot easier to rescue him up top as opposed to trying to fish him from the water. Finally, they rescued him. This is by far one of the scariest men overboard moments. The fact that no one on the ship knew that he was hanging on a chain makes it crazy. Well, it's a good thing the other ship saw him, otherwise he would have been long gone already. The other crew members are attending to him and they need to make sure that he's okay. By now, he must have caught a cold. Here on the Saga ship, Captain Jake notices the harsh wave, but come on, operations must continue. The atmosphere is harsh, and the raging sea is not even helping matters either. Look how the water rises and pours on the crew member by the edge of the ship. I've got to say, there's no way he wouldn't catch a cold after this.
This is not the best crabbing conditions to learn the sport.
Is it not amazing how there's always a great catch during strong waves? It's as though the sea is craving for crew members to fall in. But what exactly is going on here? We would not advise that crew member to continue. This is risky. Now, what in the world just happened? This is by far the closest overboard moment ever, and this would have been the most dangerous. Had that rope dragged him into the sea, there would be no single chance of survival. It would have been brutal.
Whoa, man.
Captain Jake is aware of what would have happened. Either the crew member would have been lost or he would have lost one of his legs. Now that was indeed a close one.
Gonna float at the top. It's gonna rip the leg off. It's gonna take it.
Tempting the Bering Sea is never a wise move.
Oh God, you guys. Oh God. Oh God. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's your problem, dude?
Hey, the only thing
You, dude, I almost went over.
I know the only thing I can do is
No,
back
you don't
down.
know.
I can't stop you, idiot! Hang on, head down! Power on! You moron! Watch out!
Any pain in there? No, it was just the when it hits. It feels tickling.
Bad line! You're out of line! You don't do that! Go to bed or go out of line! Get out of my face! Raise your voice! Can't run anywhere!
Reach over and cut that pot strap loose.
Line in that line to the hook! Okay, get up there.
You cannot put yourself in that position.
These pods can pop your head like a pimple.
But our nightmares are coming true.
A lot of heavy sword. That sucks.